Hey guys, Jennifer Robbins here, local realtor with Discover Realty in Clay County, Florida. I wanted to talk to you guys. I want to answer some questions that I have had lately, and that is, Jennifer, the market's kind of cool right now, right? I mean, it's not booming. Why is it? Why is it I see so much construction, so much more new development in the area? Like, I'm sitting in traffic that I never used to have to sit in Fleming Island, Lake Asbury, Middleburg, Green Cove, right? We're just inundated with the traffic mess, and everywhere you look, there's apartments, townhomes, and not just neighborhoods. If you live here, we're not just getting a neighborhood. Like, we're getting like huge like a development, like almost like little towns popping up. When you think of Sarasota Springs, it's like a town, a brand new town. Why? How is this happening? And so I want to talk some numbers with you today. Did you know, first of all, that pods, pods, those storage things, they did a moving trend research, and they listed the top 20 U.S. relocation destinations. And Florida has two locations in the top 20. Ocala made number 2. Congratulations, Ocala. When I think of Ocala, I think of horses and rolling hills and green and trees. And if they're the number 2 destination, I feel like I haven't been there in a while, but I'm thinking that's got to be going away. Or I don't know. I'm gonna take a drive out to Ocala and see like what's happening out there. You can comment if you know. But then guess what? The number 10 spot was the Jacksonville metropolitan area. So, Fleming Island, Lake Asbury, Green Cove, Middleburg. That's why you see so much construction. Let's talk about the actual numbers. So, our population in 2024 was 1.345 million. And then our population in 2025 was 1.36 million, which was roughly an increase of about 15,000 residents year over year. We're kind of gaining 15,000 residents a year. The actual net migration in 2024, which means counting the people who left and the people who came in, just in our area, was 31,700. And we had a little bit of a cool down in 2025. We only hit around 20,500. But the expectation is, with the trends, that by 2029, which is just 3 years away, we will see a net migration of more than 97,000. You heard that right, 97,000 moving into our area. So, yeah, I'm afraid to break the news to you guys that we just have a lot more people moving here. So the buyers. So what does this mean for buyers and sellers right now? How are we looking compared to last summer? Last summer, we do have more houses on inventory right now than we did last year, but the days on the market have stretched out a little bit longer. In Clay County, we're running between 60 and 70 days on the market. Duval is around the same, so around 60, 70 days. And there's a lot of new construction going on. So it's not a buyer's market, it's moving towards what's considered a balanced market. But I mean, when you hear what buyers are getting, I feel like even though the inventory, because once you hit like that 6-month inventory, then you're like a buyer's market, and we're hovering around 4.6 to 5 months of inventory. So The buyers have a lot of options right now. And the competition is new construction. And so the buyers right now, if you are in the market for purchasing a home, it's a great time to buy. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, the prices are high, the interest rates are high. Yes, but here's the thing. The interest rates, they have been very steady around this 6 to 6.5 rate. And people aren't projecting them, the experts aren't projecting them to like go higher than that. So, but what is going to happen, so best case scenario, those interest rates go down. But those interest rates going down is going to make the house prices go up. So while you think that like now is not really a good time to buy, it is actually the best time to buy because you're going to get into that house for the lowest price right now. And then guess what? When those interest rates decrease, then you just, refinance. You refinance. I know it's not always, but it is an option. So sellers, what does that mean for you? The buyers are getting all kinds of good deals. They're getting concessions, help towards closing costs. It means that you need to price strategically, and you need to have something. Your house needs to look presentable, move-in ready, because that's what the buyers want. The buyers are not looking for a house that they have to fix up right now. There's too much competition with brand new construction that they're like, I can buy this house, it's brand new and I know everything in it is, gonna work. Hopefully not necessarily, but that's what they think. And it's brand new, fresh and clean and pretty. So they for the majority of them are not looking for a fixer-upper. They're wanting to move in with very little money out of pocket, and they want to move in and have to do very little to the house. So you have to keep that in mind. Long gone are those days of 15 offers in a weekend and pricing whatever that Zillow says that it is, because you know my rule. The A in Zillow stands for accuracy. So you just have to be smarter about it. That is all. And know that I've seen those houses that are in immaculate shape and they're fresh and clean, and they're willing to work with the buyer. They're willing to offer closing costs, and then those move the fastest. So you just have to be aware of that. So if you're looking to buy or sell in this area, Northeast Florida, and you want a little bit of help with that and you want some more insight on that, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information will be pinned in a comment below, so you'll be able to call me anytime you want. Thanks for tuning in today. I know my quick chat kind of got a little long on us, but that's okay. Sometimes we need to have a good conversation. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe. And you don't want to miss out on any more of my real estate videos. So I'd appreciate all of your love. Thanks.